And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Oregon's offense takes the field. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Leaves it with the back. Fakes his man out. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Just need a few inches on third down to move the sticks on this opening drive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Boise State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Genty. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to the air one more time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And the ball will bounce into 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's caught. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. The quick out. Just trucks through it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The give to the back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll call the fake. He's going to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The option look. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Ducks will punt this one away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down. The give from the gun. Shakes off the tackler.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
And the Broncos are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now improvising. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A sky-high punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front seven. They're able to fight off the blocks on that third down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up fourth down.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now the play fake. Firing to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. On the run, it's James. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And as a defense, you have to be aware, just because this guy lines up all the way to the right, that doesn't mean he's going to run routes all the way across your face. They lost track of him, and because of that, it was a big explosive play.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we've got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got his man in the middle. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Going to the run to start this second half. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, wants to throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's Genty. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. They keep attacking through the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And that one will give them the lead. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The give to the tailback. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll run play action. Keeps looking downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Oh, the ball's on the ground. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Running through contact. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Off play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. It's complete. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the opportunity with a touchdown here. Touchdown, Boise State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. He's got his man. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll run the screen. Discards a man.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Fair catch, called for and made. Line gets set, 1st down. Going to the running game. Fights off a defender.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Using his legs, it's James. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Caught, close to the marker, it's James. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's the handoff. Nifty little dance step. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Grab near the marker. It's Whittington. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7.
Encroaching defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Got a hand on it near the goal line. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Never a doubt. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They want to run it left here. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And off from the shotgun. And the Broncos will keep this drive going. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. They're trying to get to it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Snares it outside. It's Dickey. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Pressure coming. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Bulls his way forward. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll run it from the gun. And he's dragged down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. This kicker is already 2 for 2. Make the magic number 3, and everybody's celebrating tonight.